So the two major reasons that we founded NiHTEK, Nature's Innovative Health Technologies, there were many reasons. I've been in the industry for 2.5, nearly 3 decades. My co-founder has been in the industry for a decade and a half. Our PhDs, I mean, there's many reasons. But if you really get to the core, the true motivation and why we like to be different and make a massive shift in the world and to be disruptors in the protein space, the two major reasons. And one, me being from the traditional protein industry, sports nutrition, which is dairy in most cases, and I've been in sports nutrition. I'm a certified sports nutritionist, CISSN with the International Society of Sports Nutrition, and I run an education business when it comes to sports nutrition. So I'm hypercritical when it comes to analyzing the quality of a protein. And when you're looking at not just a lot, but pretty much all the alternative proteins on the market today, they lack key amino acids. They lack bioavailability. They lack credibility. They're not a legitimate replacer for protein, you know? So if you're out there trying to say it's a great replacer for protein, but it's an inferior quality protein, how can it be a replacer for dairy protein? It can't. And the other key factor, this was in 2022, when whey protein, dairy protein, started skyrocketing through the roof in 2022, I'm like, man, this is not sustainable. People do need alternative proteins, you know? I mean, yes, great if they're sustainable and good for the planet as well, but regardless of that, the world needs alternative new forms of proteins because this is not sustainable for consumers. It's not sustainable for manufacturers when dairy protein, whey protein isolate just keeps skyrocketing. People don't make money. So with those two reasons, one, again, where we wanted to create a superior quality protein equal to or better than dairy when it comes to the protein and amino acid quality, as well as something that was competitive, therefore sustainable protein choice. Not sustainable for the planet, though our material is sustainable for the planet, but sustainable meaning it's not going to fluctuate greatly in price, and therefore brands and manufacturers have an alternative to dairy that is going to complement their business, okay? And therefore, indirectly also complement the consumers because they have a stable, high-quality protein with a stable price point. So these were our two major areas that we wanted to focus on at NiHTEK and deliver an unparalleled, new, innovative protein that was equal to or better than dairy protein. Price and quality. But the third, and equal to that, was the taste, mouthfeel, and texture. Now, we are not dairy whey protein isolate, okay? And I want people to understand this. What we are though, and with our branded ingredient with no fillers, no flavors, no mixtures, it's just using natural processing technology. We have just heavily filtered and removed a lot of the flavors and textures and ironed them out in our molecular protein infusion technology. In our manufacturing plant, we have had the ability to remove almost all flavors and smooth out the texture. So the flavor is so bland and so neutral, and the mouthfeel and texture so much like dairy, that when you mix it with flavors, sweeteners, and as a manufacturer making a chocolate, vanilla, strawberry protein, when you use our base protein instead of dairy-based protein and you add the flavors, the end consumer will not know the difference. And in addition to that, as I mentioned earlier, the protein is the same, the amino acid, etc., almost identical. And thirdly, as I said, you manufacturers will be pleased to know it's competitive when it comes to whey protein isolate and stable in pricing. So really, we've hit the best and ticked all the boxes and removed all the worst. So that's what we developed at NiHPRO Protein at NiHTEK. And if you're looking for samples or shifting the paradigm when it comes to protein, get in touch with us. We'd be happy to send you samples and you can begin formulating with NiHPRO Protein Isolate, a new third category in protein for innovative protein brands and manufacturers of the world.